Well, I'm here on Catalpa where the ginkgo trees are. They're not quite yellow enough yet, but I'm afraid if I wait any longer, I'll miss them completely. So I'm gonna do a little walking and let you see. This is one tree. You can see the sun coming through it. How beautiful that is. Now they haven't all dropped to the ground yet, but I'm gonna walk and see if I can't get a good view of how they look right now. I hope I don't get hit by a car when I step out in the middle of the street. But I want you to see, and I'm gonna aim this to the ground so that you can see what ginkgo leaves look like. See right over here in the upper right corner how bright yellow that is. And you'll even see somewhere along here, you might see some of the berries. I think I see a few right in here, little round things. They look kind of cream colored looking. But anyway, I'm gonna move along. These are beautiful homes in this neighborhood. I'm standing on one side of the Henry Clay home, which is across the street. I'm hoping I can get pictures without traffic interfering. So if I bounce the camera, look at this tree. This is one of the old ones. I'd say it's 100 years old, just like some of these homes are. I'm moving into the middle of the street, hoping to get a view. Take a look. Take a look at this. See those trees? They go up and up and up. And this is a beautiful, all of these trees are ginkgo trees, and they're not in full color yet, but I thought I'd take my chances and let you see what has changed so far. You see all those big trees down the street. I'd like to just keep walking if I could. I'm gonna walk a little bit just so you can get a better view. I love when I see the sun coming through the trees like this right here. I'll get a little closer. And right up here, those trees, they're tall, really tall, way up. Look at those tree limbs. You ever seen anything like this? This is in my neighborhood. Look how yellow that one is already. It's gonna be about ready to start dropping its leaves in the next 2 or 3 days, I think. Let's see what else we can get. I like being in the middle of the street because you can see all the way down to the end. And at the very end, you'll see a little bit of red. That's where the intersection is. So I'm gonna walk on and let you look. I never get tired of seeing the homes and the trees and all of the blossoms in the spring. In the springtime, we have beautiful blossoms in there. The yards are so well kept. See there again, all the way down the street. Here's one of your old homes. It's kind of hard to see them through the trees, but maybe these are really old homes. I'm going to keep moving. You keep watching, because I promised you this, and I want to get a good view if I can. Whoops, car coming at me. At least they're smart enough to stop and let me get out of the way. More of your homes down the street. More on this side. And over here, you look on the porch. They're ready for Halloween. Got the big jack-o'-lanterns out. And the little flower pots filled. So, I'm gonna walk over to the sidewalk. I want to get a close-up of one of the tree limbs. Right here. Here they are, see? They're long, slender limbs. Across the street you see the bright yellow in the sun. I'm gonna come on around, more yellow. It's so pretty, you just can't imagine unless you're out here and seeing the beauty. Now here I'm coming to a tree that might be a dogwood tree, I don't know. Got a lot of red in it, but get a closer view of the jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, they're kind of cute. People around here do like to decorate on holidays, I know that. Easter, some of the trees have Easter eggs hanging from the tree limbs. Let's look up high. See the beauty of, I'm going up and up. That's your yellow ginkgo trees you're looking at. I'm walking on down a little more. I don't know how much of this you'll appreciate, but if you lived here, I think you would. You would really see the beauty. This is natural beauty that's been here for years and years. And the people keep up their lawns very well. They're very particular about how things look when people pass by on the streets. There again, sun coming through, ladies walking their dogs. We have a lot of people who walk their dogs. You can hear them barking in the background. So I'm going to get a glimpse of that sun coming through. You can see right up there. That's the sun. More red on this side of the street. I'm going to walk a few more feet. See if I can get some more pictures. I love these trees, these great big trees. They are so pretty. They're between the sidewalk and the street. Now, I'm going to move back out to the middle of the street where I can get a little more sunshine on the trees. Make sure this car that's coming doesn't hit me. Okay, he's going to stop, so I'll get a good view of the street. The lady walking her baby. Can you see this big yellow tree right there? See how pretty that looks? I better step back up on the sidewalk. The cars are coming by. A lot of traffic on this street when the ginkgo trees come in bloom. And I think I told you before, the first time I ever saw a ginkgo tree was in Tennessee, and that was about 30 years ago. Now right here is a gorgeous view right here. This tree is so tall, I don't think I could even get my camera up that far. Just follow me as I go up and up and up. I can't even get to the top of it. It's so pretty. I hope you have neighborhoods like this where you can appreciate the beauty of nature. And without all of this, where would we be? How would we enjoy life if we didn't have something like this? Nothing else makes you happy. Just look out the window, walk out the door, and look. This is what God created. Isn't that pretty? I'll walk a little bit farther. I won't keep you much longer. But it is a beautiful sight. And when all of these trees are completely gold, those leaves will fall to the ground, and I'll be taking pictures of the ground instead of the trees. I'm going to take one more move toward the middle of the street so that you can see more as we go all the way down to the end. You hear the helicopter around. I don't know who they're hunting, but hopefully not me. See that? That's like a tunnel of gold. Sorry. Got a tickle in my throat. Just have to bear with me for a couple of minutes. Up again to the treetop. There. Solid gold. One more time. And then I'm going to shut my camera off because it's difficult to walk. Now, see this? Would you want anything any prettier than that? I don't think so. I'm going to turn around, go the other direction. There's a car coming, I think. I don't want to be him on my backside. Around, and we'll get the view from the opposite direction. Now at the very end, you see another little reddish tree. That's on the property of the Henry Clay home. I didn't get a good picture of Henry Clay's house on the front side the last time I was here. I wish I could today, but I'm going to settle for what I'm looking at now. There's the sun shining on that tree. Oh gosh, there's no end to it. I'm going to fall over backwards if I go any farther. Car's coming by. Let it get by. And I'm going to walk a few steps, let you see a little bit more. I can't stop showing you this because I'm afraid I'll miss the best part. Right there, see how that looks? These trees I'm pointing to now are not quite yellow. They're just getting started. But in a couple of days, they'll look like the nice gold trees I've just shown you. And look at the trunk of this tree. How would you like to have that sitting in your backyard? Wouldn't that be a great place for your kids to climb? We used to climb trees like this in our backyard. Our tree got us, it was let's see, what was it? It was a poplar tree. And it was that big around, and we kids had climbed that tree when we were young. Mama yelling at us, get down out of that tree. See those big long limbs? We'd climb up those limbs all the way, and her standing at the back door yelling at us. This is the ginkgo tree right here. I want you to get one last look at it, and one last look down the street. And I hope you've enjoyed this, because now I've got my own video of the ginkgo trees. I've wanted to see them every year, but this year I'm taking my own pictures. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing them. So I'll see you later.